Thank you to Liquid IV for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit.
What is happening there, citizens of the Reject Nation? How are you feeling today? We got ourselves a Predator Killer of Killers trailer, the secret Predator movie that Dan Trachtenberg was working on. John, I'm going to assume you're excited. I'm going to assume I'm excited.
Yes.
Let's get excited together. Whoa.
Oh, it's animated.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I don't know anything about this. I didn't know this existed.
Yeah, neither had a second secret project.
For centuries.
Cool. Oh, wow. Their visibility works like a ripple effect.
Yes.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, man. It's like
Okay.
Animatrix, but with Predator.
It's like Batman Ninja.
Well, it's 3 different timelines, I think.
Oh. Whoa!
Nice.
Damn!
Nicely done.
You are old enough now.
Oh, snap.
It's time I tell you
Were we like Vikings,
about the monster.
Samurai, and World War II?
Whoa!
Whoa,
He's
damn!
a big boy.
Woo! Animation looks cool.
Oh, my God. We're going to get, like, aerial fighting with the Predator ships?
Dang.
We must kill it, or it will kill us all.
Money shot, baby.
If it bleeds, we can kill it. Woo! Boom! Whoa! Oh my God!
Awesome. Oh, my God. That must be so painful.
Yeah. God, I love the paint strokes too.
Predator, killer of the flowers moon.
Killer of the Yautja Moon.
Reject Nation, quick personal update. On January 25th, that was 218 pounds. As of today, I'm down to 188. That's 30 pounds lost. Six-pack Greg is coming in. And while there's been a lot of factors, one of the biggest keys has been keeping my energy up, especially while having to up my cardio. And to help out with that, I've been drinking a little thing called Liquid IV every single day. Already a consumer before we ever partner with them. Lucky guy, what can I say? I like to take their sugar-free hydration formula, and honestly, I do feel a difference. I so appreciate that it actually tastes really good too. And truth be told, whether I'm coming off a workout or even having a rest day, I still take it. I just feel better whenever I take it. And here's why it works. One stick in 16 ounces hydrates better than water alone, thanks to their specific LIV Hydroscience formula. Something I've definitely committed to memory, what that exactly all entails, beyond just knowing it actually really gets the job done and is healthy. But I do remember that it delivers 3 times the electrolytes in the leading sports drinks. It's also packed with essential vitamins like B12 and vitamin C, which are huge for recovery, energy, and staying sharp. And the flavors, as you just saw, raspberry lemonade is my go-to. Actually, I have a variety pack. Lemon lime, pretty good too. Oh, tangerine. Tangerine's also pretty solid. They're pretty good no matter which one you get. Liquid IV has become a non-negotiable part of my routine. So if you're doing cardio, strength training, or cutting calories, or wish to feel better throughout your day, hydration really is one of the easiest, most overlooked wins. Come this weird guy in his mid-30s who really appreciates the value of being hydrated. So if you'd like to support your body and in turn support the channel, you can head to liquidiv.com and use code REJECTS for 20% off your first order. That's 20% off when you use code REJECTS at liquidiv.com. If you've been thinking about it, this is your sign. Give it a try. It helped me stay on track. It still helps me stay on track, and I believe it'll help you too. Thank you, Liquid IV. All right, guys. Well, we just watched the trailer for Predator Killer of Killers. That was a pretty awesome trailer, man. I'm a big fan of the Animatrix. So if you guys don't know what that is, it's an anthology movie that took place in the Matrix world, some before the Matrix, one specifically between Matrix 1 and 2. Bottom line, it doesn't matter the timeline, the Matrix 1. I'm saying that it's an anthology story of Matrix stories, and that's what this is. This is an anthology tale of Predator stories in different time periods, and I didn't know it was animated till this morning. And I feel like animation, there was a time where if you did this animated thing, people might not be as excited. Now with the development of what animation has done, the fact that we know there's going to be like a hard R animation as well, I think lends itself to a different type of excitement that can feel special. And it's computer animated, but I appreciate that the computer animated is doing its best to look like super hand drawn. But maybe it's a blend of both. I don't know.
It looks painted, yeah. I mean, like the art style is neat, and it didn't give me that. Oftentimes, at least just personally, I will get a kind of pang when I can tell some piece of 3D is attempting to emulate 2D. It doesn't always. It doesn't always hook my eye, but this, I thought, at least from this glimpse, looked really cool, and I wasn't really thinking about that. And yeah, just like the painted quality that it has almost reminded me of like a slightly less insane version of like an Arcane or something like that,
Oh, in a sense, yeah. It was like a much better upgrade of a What If.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh man, if you want to talk about animated shows, I wish I liked the animation ones.
So we got like Viking in here, we got Japan samurai days, and it looks like we have like a World War II time period.
That's what I got from the draft.
With the dogfighting. So which time period? I mean, it's a very obvious answer for me. Which time period are you most excited for?
Golly.
I imagine you'll say the one I'm going to say.
Honestly?
Why don't you just say the one you're going to say?
I'm kind of excited for World War II. Samurai is like a close second.
Samurai is like the cliche one that I am cliched excited for.
It's gonna be rad. No, like Samurai, and I think they were even talking because I thought we were getting into like a Badlands type thing, and one of the pitches for like another Dan Trachtenberg Predator movie has been like do it in feudal Japan, do it samurai style, or something like that. So a
live action samurai of Predator would have been sweet. They did kind of a little bit of that in Predators, right? Where he was a samurai fight,
the Yakuza guy.
Yeah. So you got it in there. It fulfills it. All in that one fight scene.
Yes.
The entire aesthetic.
He brought the entire feudal era to life.
But I know Dan Trachtenberg's going to put it out. We actually don't know who directed this one, and it didn't say in the trailer. But I like that Dan Trachtenberg is doing his like Predator fanboy fantasies.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to like indigenous people. We're gonna go through different time periods. Then we're gonna do Badlands.
Yeah.
He's going through all different stages, and Dan Trachtenberg is one of those filmmakers that you want to be helming IP like this. And what I mean by that is sometimes with IP, you often get these film directors who are like, I didn't like the books, I didn't like the source material, and I didn't bother to research or read it. And Dan Trachtenberg isn't even one of those guys who's like, I only like the first Predator movie and maybe this other one a little bit.
Yeah.
He seems like he likes all of them in some extent and appreciates them all in some extent. He takes even the ones that are quote unquote bad, there's something to appreciate about. Like that's a true fan.
Yeah.
So and that's what I mean by this. Like he's a great filmmaker who's a true fan. And I feel like having his visionary side behind this is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So to be going through these different anthology sides allows for different realms of what you can do with Predators, and also the aerial fighting with the World War II side is something I never thought I'd ever care to see with a Predator. But I'm like, this is true. They always got these like massive technological ships, and you never really see them use
do
them.
something with them. It can't all be hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you must have to encounter. Like I would imagine a species predicated on proving their prowess throughout the galaxy. I mean, yes, you want to do that mano a mano, but also you probably want to strut your tech also. And so like that feels like something slightly new that this could offer us. Yeah, some dogfights or some aerial battles, something to expand upon the kinds of predators. There got to be pilot predators and sharpshooting predators and whatnot. And like it is cool to see, like we're in that phase. I feel like we've talked about certain franchises where it's like, man, I wish this person, like no shade to them, but I wish they would move on. But I'm very much, excited about Dan Trachtenberg's enthusiasm for Predator because at least right now we're in that phase where I feel like, man is inspired and, the creative team around him who is, I'm sure there are a lot of people working on this. But I'm just like really excited to see his takes. I was really enthralled by Prey. I like the few things I've heard about Badlands, and then this was just such a fun surprise and a way to, sort of like have your cake and eat it too. And like, I don't know if these are, other pitches he's had in mind where they were like, I don't know, maybe this would make a better short, or maybe this would make a better such and such. But this seems like a really fun way to continue exploring the universe, do a bit of a medium switch so that it doesn't, I don't know. I feel like having an animation gives it another layer of like, ooh, something fresh for Predator.
1,000%. 1,000%, John. Dude, Predator Killers, thanks for being patient on us and getting this reaction to you guys. We have no idea when trailers are coming out. We had a full schedule. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you to Liquid IV. Keep a lookout for more to come this week. See you guys soon, Reject Nation.